Where you at now?
How do you know which way is up when your whole life has been turned upside down?
That's pretty badass, but be lucky nobody like walked in while you did this. Damn. Oh, fuck. Yeti mask. Oh yeah, I think the school's Bigfoot's, right?
Later, Skip.
Later.
Looks like David's here. Awesome. Max would have loved this ship.
Let's see. The future needs excellence. Because of a generous grant from the Prescott Foundation, Blackwell will be offering several new courses next fall designed to nurture the artistic gifts of its students. Oh yeah, that's what Max actually ends up doing, and she ends up coming back for this stuff. Neat. Hold down to move it. No, we need to look at our phone. How do we look at our phone again?
Another letter to Max.
Oh.
That I'll never send. At least Journal Max won't abandon me the way real Max did.
When did you decide you were done with me? I mean, how did you know it was time to move on? I asked because Rachel and I have decided we're done with this shit town. We've had it. It's bye-bye Bay. But instead of ghosting it like someone I know, we're gonna leave a trail of destruction in our wake. Oh yeah, that's a picture of Blackwell on fire. Rachel, by the looks of it, it's got some crazy fire powers or something. Unless it was the crazy smiling lady, like I'm not real sure. For Rachel, that means burning a fucking forest down. I know, crazy, but guess what? I'm pretty crazy too. In not unrelated news, I finally got my ass suspended from Blackwell. And Rachel got booted from her play, which strangely sucks even worse. Yeah, it really does. I should probably be more upset about being a high school dropout, but I'm not. It's just another chapter of fuckery in the story of my life. Hey, here, here. So, yeah, burning bridges, literally, and academically, that's how you make an exit woman. Chloe, the exit wonder. Dear Max, Dad got me this stationery one day when I complained about wanting to send an email, and the internet was down. And tonight I thought, hey, maybe it's time to write Max. The funny thing is, I don't really know what to say, because we haven't talked in 3 months, despite all my calls and texts, and not that I'm upset or anything. Fuck, there's no way I'm sending this, is there? Chloe, the unfriended. Aww. Max, put me in your thoughts. Yeah, Chloe can draw. Now this is more like it. Here I can write to you all I want without wondering or worrying if you'll ever write back to me. Maybe one day when you return home and apologize for having forgotten all about me, and we kiss and make up, I'll show this to you, and we can read it and laugh. Or maybe I'll decide that Journal Max is way cooler than Reality Max, and you'll just live in here forever as my little imaginary former current best friend pen pal. Time will tell. Chloe, the journal boss. This is actually really cool. They put a lot of effort into all this. Ready? So, Mom suggests taking a road trip next summer. And I'm like, cool, I guess. But then she starts talking about David being there. Yes, that David. The wannabe drill sergeant. Wouldn't it be sergeant? Who swooped in on Mom and has stuck around like a bad zit. David the Mustache Monster from Planet Dipshit. That fucking David. Anyway, I politely suggested to Mom that perhaps it was too early to assume David would be in the picture by then. Or breathing. Hey, shit happens, as you might imagine. That didn't go over well. But really, if this guy is still around 3 months from now, then he's got some serious self-esteem issues, and I've got serious self-immolation. Look it up, nerd. Plans. That's cool. She can do better. That's all I meant. But she didn't want to hear it like I'm the asshole. Chloe the asshole. So, you know how I stopped going to class so much? Like, you stopped talking to me so much? Funny story. I had trouble coming up with an excuse, so I just didn't show up. And it was fine. Nobody said anything to me. Crazy, right? It's like I'm invisible all of a sudden. Maybe that's the perk of being the dead dad girl. Oh. No one knows what to do with me, so they're actually relieved when I stay home. Oh. Wish I'd figure this out sooner. Think of all the wasted school time. P.S. Pris from Blade Runner popped into my head last time I rubbed one. I mean, at first I was thinking about Deckard and that smolder of his, but then Pris just totally stole the show. Probably nothing there. Think I just want her bangs. Chloe, the electric sheep. What the fuck, Chloe? Yeah, that's right. I called you a loser. Want to know why? Because you weren't at Firewalk last night. Even Frank was there. Okay, so we're like caught up almost to where we are in the story. He's my dealer. Or, Mom, if you're reading this, he's my dealer, and you shouldn't be reading this. It was maybe the greatest night of my life. I hiked to this old mill using the train tracks, then verbally abused this dumb bouncer until he let me inside. Firewalk was the shit. Who knew ragers like that went down in little old Arcadia Bay? Fuck Seattle. Plus, I almost got my ass kicked. NBD. That's not an acronym I remember. But there were these two asshole skeevy guys whose manhood I wrecked. Not a bad decision, maybe? Oh yeah, I got rescued by the most popular girl at school. How was your night, loser? Firewalk plus Chloe, greater than Max. Oh. You know how things with Mom seemed like they couldn't get any worse? Ha, the sad truth is I suddenly have to choose between being nice or being honest with her because I can't have both. But how can I be honest with her about Mustache without having her lashing out at me for it? And why am I the only one concerned about this hostile takeover of our house? Today, it's a toolbox, and pot roast tomorrow, it's... I should stop there for sanity's sake. And yeah, I know, Mom is stressed about money issues, but that still doesn't justify her horrible taste in men. Also, Mom knows I've been skipping, which sucks, but in a way makes me feel better about it. Does that make me a bad person? That I don't feel bad about. Fucking off. Just relieved that I don't have to waste the energy to lie about it anymore. On second thought, don't answer that. Chloe, the no good, very bad person. So, the mustache drove me to school today. Yup, that's what my life's become. Even worse, he thought. The ride was like a tell me how things are gonna be from now on opportunity. You'd be proud of me. I kept my mouth shut like a good girl, or a little serial killer. There's more than one way to skin a David. It's funny, like, you notice that these, like, paragraphs that she's writing are all based on decisions that we've made so far. Because that was actually the one where we decided not to say anything. But if we had said something, I'm guessing the journal would be changed based on us being angry. Which is actually kind of cool, because it gives you even more depth and more change based on your decisions. Neat. Alright. Had a dream about Dad again, the one where I was there when it happened. It seems to get harder and harder after each of these to remember what's real and what's not. All I can remember after I wake up is how much I miss him. I hope that never goes away. The Chloe who wasn't there. Or was I? Oh. Spoiled dick baby, what? Being a douche, being a douche, being a douche. Black hell, black hell, black hell. Bro time, annoy. I don't know what the fuck that means. Okay. Have I ever told you about Nathan Prescott, aka Spoiled Dick Baby? Okay. Anyway, you know that old question about what if you could go back in time and assassinate Hitler? Well, I worry I just stopped that assassination when I got between Nathan and ass beating by Drew. Oh, and ass beating by Drew. Football jock and all around angry teenager. Maybe I'm getting soft in my old age. Spoke to Elliot too. He was super nice as always. He wanted me to hang out as always. And I was non-committal as always. So you were supposed to go to the theater show tonight with him, which is something we probably shouldn't have promised to, but we promised. And I had a feeling when we promised to go with him, something was going to come up. I thought it was going to be a confliction, like you had to choose like Rachel or him, but it looks like we're just not going to like go. I think, at least. Poor guy, he's super persistent. It must be hard trying to give a shit about me. Speaking of giving a shit, I actually played a game with Steph and Mikey this morning. It wasn't terrible, but I'm not sure I have the energy to consistently care that much about anything. I probably should be concerned about how little a shit I give these days, but that would mean giving a shit, wouldn't it? Chloe, the Catch-22. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, when is she finally going to talk about Rachel Amber? Fine, you nosy bitch, here it is. Rachel Amber is the most popular girl at school, and she's super into hanging out with me all of a sudden. Like this morning, when she pulled me into the drama lab and asked for my expert opinion about true love in front of the whole class. I told her true love is the best way to get parents to buy tickets. Mr. Keaton, the drama teacher, seemed to agree. Then Rachel brought me into her dressing room. Gotta say, that was the quickest I've gone from meeting someone to helping them get dressed. But that's Rachel. She doesn't seem to give a fuck. She just lets it all hang out. Then Rachel hatched this crazy plan for us to skip school together that involved jumping onto a train. You know, like kids ditched school in the 60s, the 1860s. Stay tuned, Max. I have a feeling there will be a lot more to tell you soon. Chloe, Love Doctor. Did we ever play Two Truths and a Lie? You would have been terrible at it. We would have called it Two Truths and Oh God, Can I Take It Back? Sorry for lying, please. The kill hurts. I also learned that I still have lots more to learn about lying. Rachel read me like an open book. She saw right through my yoo-hoo face-punching story. Basically, she's a human lie detector. Have I mentioned that we were on a train? It was pretty cool, sitting there and watching the world fly by. Then we jumped off it and wound up in some crazy-ass park north of town. Not a bad deal. I'm guessing NBD. If anybody knows what that means, they can actually let me know. Captain Chloe Bluebeard, Scourge of Arcadia Bay. Pirate, yeah. With all this Shakespeare shit going on, I thought I'd write you a sonnet. Then I realized that rhyming is hard, and nothing really rhymes with Rachel, which seems fitting, given that I've never actually met anyone like Rachel before. With Rachel, everything is a game of some kind. I had to use my breaking and entering skills to get this viewfinder working, just so we could spy on peeps at the park. Rachel was hilarious, making up dialogue for them, and I actually held my own rifing on some dad and his son at the grill. After we watched some old couple suck face, Rachel decided it was high time we unsobered ourselves, so we hatched a plan to steal wine from these yuppie picnickers, and since it's Rachel, the plan involved elaborate acting and more improv on my part. My acting fell short this time. Yeah, see, this is actually really cool. Like, all of this has to do with how we did things. Thankfully, I can still snatch and run with the best of them. Our hard-earned wine in tow, we journeyed forth in search of more fun and games. Chloe the Unsober. I don't even know. First off, was your money on? Chloe blows this and goes back to having no friends again? I hope so. How did I fuck it up? One moment I'm having the day of my life, the next moment I'm awkwardly confessing feelings for her like some dork asking the head cheerleader to prom, and she blew me off because of course she did. But wait, that's not all, because soon as Rachel leaves, I find a car, my dead dad's fucking car, this twisted, shattered, ugly reminder of what used to be in my life. So I smashed it up, obviously. And then I passed out, and I had a dream where my dad told me to find Rachel back at the park. Rachel set herself on fire, but enough about me. How was your day? See, that part about Rachel set herself on fire, like if anybody was reading this journal, they'd probably be a little, like, concerned. Chloe, the twisted, shattered, and ugly. Oh, that's the last page right here. So we're back to the front again. And these are all the people that we've met/unlocked so far. Alright, let's check out our phone and then we'll be on our way. That was actually a really long read, so I'm sorry if that was a long time, but I don't know. I feel like it's going to add a lot more depth to the story if I actually read some of that stuff. So you guys will have to let me know whether or not you like that or not, but let's see. I have spoken with Arcadia Bay Forest Watch, who do not believe any evacuations are necessary at this time, as Blackwell campus is not within the affected area or the fire's current projected path. Please utilize caution while traveling to and from campus. Faculty and staff have been asked to waive punctuality requirements for all sports and extracurricular activities this weekend. God, that's a mouthful. Alright, we have a meeting tomorrow with Principal Wells. I need you to do better. Chloe Elizabeth Price. You can ignore me all you want, but there will be hell to pay when you get home. Chloe, did you hear there's a fire? Please text me so I don't worry. Chloe, are you okay? Chloe, please. I'm fine. Oh, thank goodness. Come home by curfew. We have that meeting early tomorrow. Again, Chloe, really? I'm at my wit's end with you. Alright, we'll just start it from here because I don't think I've read this before. Made it into my house without seeing either of my parents. Sweet. You were born to be a spy, jumping out of trains and shit. Oh man, we'd make such a great team. No enemy viewfinder would ever be safe from you again. Haha, meanwhile, you're deep undercover as a passed out person. Lol, today was unforgettable. Some of it sucked, yeah. You know what doesn't suck? What? You. Aw. You also don't suck, I know. We should probably sleep. Got Wells tomorrow morning. Yeah, my fault. Worth it. Wells blows. That meeting hella sucked. You're hella weird. You are. Seriously, we'll get revenge. Alright, so that's up to here. What happened to our phone? It's like cracked on the top left-hand side. Elliot. Yeah, I'm just in my room. Hey, after Tempest, wanna hang out? Okay, holy shit, did you get Wells' text about fire? You okay? Yeah, you? Yeah, I'm just in my room. Hey, after Tempest, you want to hang out? See, I don't really remember Elliot and like some of the other side characters that well from the first game, but he seems to be at least a nice dude. If I remember right, I think he was on the football team though, and I know one of them wasn't like the nicest, or at least not the brightest. Okay, it looks like we got everybody else's. We just have this one. Urgent fire weather update, Arcadia Bay. It's just basically about the fire. Alright, let's be on our way, because we spent way too long on that already. Fire safety flare, and potholes.
I guess this fire is no joke. Still can't believe Rachel started it. Maybe they'll use my scholarship money to finally fix this pothole.
Hello, Elliot.
Elliot and I have gone to school together since we were in kindergarten.
Hey, Elliot.
What brings Chloe Price to school on a Saturday morning? Nothing good, I bet.
I, was suspended.
Wait, really? Holy shit!
I know. I'm surprised it took this long, too.
Do you want a hug?
I'm gonna say no, because I don't think we should, like, lead him on, but I do appreciate it.
Let's not make a big deal out of this.
Oh, sorry. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks for Rachel, too. She was kicked out of the play because of me.
She'll live.
Harsh,
Oh.
man. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I thought I should come early to grab tickets. For the Tempest? You said we might see it together.
Oh, right. Good call.
Did you get my text about hanging out afterwards?
Yeah, maybe. Sorry, no. Ditching the show. I feel bad about this, but I'm gonna be honest with him.
Actually, I was thinking maybe I won't go to the Tempest. The more I think about being at Blackwell tonight, the more I want to throw up.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I should have thought of that. Do you just want to hang out instead?
Nah, I think I'll just chill at home.
You don't mind, right?
It's totally cool. No problem.
Next time. Okay? I better go. My mom is waiting to stick her attack mustache on me. Her boyfriend. Don't worry about it. See you around, Elliot.
Oh, I feel bad
Yeah.
about that, but
Later.
I feel like it's better to be honest with him. Because I think we're meeting up with Rachel later tonight, and if we end up ditching him for Rachel, like, at least we're telling him now and not standing him up.
My other vehicle is drama.
Yeah, it might be Rachel Amber's car, you never know.
Pisshead much? That has to be Skip's car.
Skip seems like a cool dude. That's the thing I'm kind of interested in. It seems like there's different romantic interests. You got Elliot, you got Skip. Skip looks like he's still older than Chloe, but I don't think he's that much older. He seems like he's like fresh out of probably college or whatever himself. And then we got Rachel Amber, who's obviously the main protagonist here, but ooh.
Taking pride in Blackwell athletics means taking pride in yourself. Also, the trustees and their enormous bank accounts.
Let me guess, Nathan Prescott.
Wells's car. Crushing spirits must pay pretty well.
Can we scratch his car with a key?
3 guesses whose bike this is, and they all start with Miss Grant.
Darwin is my homeboy.
I guess I will miss one thing about this place.
Yeah, Mrs. Grant's pretty cool. What's this over here? Stage hands? Oh, this must be for the, for the show. Can't look at that vehicle. I think we looked at everything. Can't even look at that car. Alright, let's go.
It's about damn time.
David, please.
Man, prick with a side of fries? Alright, let's
Mom is clearly fighting to hide her disappointment. Which, of course,
Chloe, your mother and I have been talking.
I don't care. Can we do this later, please? I don't feel like either of these is gonna be. If it were me, I'd probably have snapped at this point. Then again, I probably wouldn't have have things closed done either. So it's kind of hard to say. I'll try to be polite, considering her mom's trying to be good. She's just really bad at her job.
Can we do this later? I don't think I can handle another fight right now.
And who do you expect to handle things for?
I don't need a conversation. Not with Sergeant Asshat here. I just need some space.
Do not use that language with your mother.
If my mother has something to say, she will say it to me.
She has. The problem is, you don't listen. Maybe if you try listening to me, instead of fighting me about everything, you might actually learn a thing or two.
I could say the same thing about you,
Like
David.
how to have no job? Or how to be a soldier?
Damn. Low blow.
Soldiers put family and future above self and now. Getting kicked out of school? That's what losers do.
And also a low blow.
You had a scholarship, Chloe. Do you know what that means? What kind of opportunity you gave up? Do you want to work at the diner?
Nothing wrong with that. Someone needed my help. I don't think there's anything wrong with working at a diner, but I do agree someone needed her.
Someone needed my help.
Who? Your friend Rachel? Because I think the daughter of the DA is going to be just fine. I need your help. Me, your mother. We need to get our own house in order. Right now, what I need most of all is for the two of you to start getting along.
Chloe, I don't want to fight. I care about your mother very much. And you too. I'd like for us to start over. What do you say?
Sure, man. If you can actually treat me with some respect, sure, why not?
Reset button pressed.
I am glad to hear it.
I
From
give
now
you a
on,
chance.
I will be assisting your mother in a few areas. Like making sure that you are no longer abusing drugs or alcohol.
Good luck. I think she knows too.
Chloe,
That shit ain't
I'd
gonna
like
work.
you to empty your pockets and place all your belongings on the trunk of the car.
What the fuck?
If we are going to start over, we have to know that you are not abusing drugs. If you're not, you should be eager for the chance to prove it.
Mom, you can't be serious.
David and I have discussed it, and we feel this is the only way for us all to have a fresh start.
Let's go, Chloe. Quit stalling.
Didn't somebody steal our weed though? So we shouldn't have anything, right? Yeah, go ahead and comply. That's fine. I don't think we
Fine.
have anything.
You want to see my shit so badly?
Wait, where? How did we get cigarettes? We didn't have any. We didn't end up picking them up. What the fuck? We skipped that part. Magic voodoo.
Ooh, weed. Oh no, the horror. Happy?
It's marijuana, all right.
Yeah, she just told
No,
you that.
Chloe, I am not happy. But I am relieved that you came clean. I hope this can be the beginning of a new chapter for us.
Doubt it, but let's see what happens.
A new chapter. One that will involve the three of us together.
What does that mean?
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
I knew that was already coming
No
regardless.
fucking way.
Chloe, after everything that's happened, I'm at a loss. I need help.
Exactly. We need a firmer hand steering this ship.
Talk to me, Chloe. Tell me what you're feeling.
Yeah. You want me to be honest? I want to stab him. I know I fucked up. You're trying. I get it.
You're trying. I get it. I swear, I do. And I've been making it harder for you.
But this is not the way.
But this is not the answer.
It's the only answer I have, Chloe.
Well, we always knew you were kind of simple, to be honest.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me. I'm sorry I took that for granted.
I'm not choosing anyone over anyone else. It's
Kinda.
about the three of us having a home together.
It'll be better than you think, Chloe. Once everything's running smoothly, you'll see what a stable home can be like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't buy it. I mean, David tries, but he has the emotional capacity of a teaspoon. And the mother has the IQ of a gerbil, so I don't blame Chloe for being a little rowdy. She seems to be more intelligent than her, at least, stepfather and mother, and I think that's one of the reasons she rebels the way she does,
Hey!
because they don't show her any respect.
There is no home. Not if he's there.
I don't blame
Chloe.
her. I genuinely don't
Let
blame
her go. She'll come home as soon as her tantrum is over.
Idealistic ignorance is not going to save you, David. Where you at now?
How do you know which way is up when your whole life has been turned upside down?
So they're okay with us smoking cigarettes, I guess? Just not weed? That seems kind of hypocritical, but aight.
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Yes, it is a magnificent place we will build into a palace. The Junkyard Palace of King and Queen Fortitude. Us and our mighty baseball bat and probably a Rachel will live on. Something, kiddos. Junkyard looks so much better in this game than the last one. Oh, those melancholy feelings, though. Oh, it's the rust bucket. That's her future truck. Ooh.
Ugh. This thing is a mess. But maybe I can fix it. If this beast will ever run again, the first thing it needs is a new battery. Wonder if I can find one around here.
You know, that would probably impress David if we actually fixed the truck. Let's see, mannequin head?
Guess I was pretty pissed at Rachel last night. Amazing that someone I just met could have made me this angry.
Alright guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. But, where is Rachel, and will she be meeting us here soon? And that text we just got from our mom, will she be mad at us because we're out in the middle of nowhere? Find out on another exciting edition of Life is Strange. Before the Storm.
From the secret shadows of dawn, there's a darkness to disguise. The simple thought I recognize.